Hi, and welcome back to Autumn Becomes Me. My name is Heather Autumn Astani, and today I'm going to show you how to make the most amazing Persian love cake that I've ever had. So a Persian love cake is something I made my husband for his 30th birthday, and I've made it every year since. And it is basically a cardamom sponge with a rose water and saffron frosting. It's actually not very heavy. In fact, it's almost like a cakey angel food cake kind of texture, and the frosting itself isn't that strong, except if you put in too much rose water, which happens sometimes. I highly discourage you doing that. If you've seen any baking competition, that's usually where people get voted off. So in this recipe, it just asks for 1 teaspoon. And of course, you can find the whole written recipe step by step with pictures on my blog, which is autumnbecomes.me. Now, what I'm going to be showing you today is pretty complicated. So I would say make sure to lay all the ingredients out right away. And if you're missing ingredients like saffron or rose water, which I had a hard time coming by, you can go to my website as well, and I have Amazon affiliate links, and you can click on them and just buy from there. I get a small commission, so thanks. And it'll be delivered, you know how fast Amazon is. So, and they'll get it right to you. But it's a pretty simple recipe once you get it down. Just break it up into sections. The cake, you mix the ingredients, you throw it in the oven, it's done, and then you make the frosting. It's just a lot of steps. So without further ado, let's get started. First, preheat the oven to 325 Fahrenheit. Butter the bottom and sides of 2 8-inch cake pans. Line the bottoms with parchment paper. And then butter the parchment. Next, sift in your flour. 7 tablespoons of your fine sugar. Baking powder and salt into a large bowl. Sifting helps make sure there are no big clumps of your ingredients. In a separate bowl, whisk together your egg yolks, water, canola oil, lemon zest, and cardamom. Add these to your bowl of dry ingredients and whisk until smooth. In a medium bowl, beat your egg whites and sugar until soft peaks form. This is when you can pull your whisks out of the batter and little peaks form, but the tips flop over slightly. Divide the whites into 3 sections and gently fold the whites, a third of it at a time, into the batter. Try to not stir the whites too much, or you'll knock out a lot of the air in them and your cake won't be as fluffy. Once everything is mixed, divide the batter between the prepared pans. Bake until the cakes are golden and a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean, which takes 20 to 25 minutes in the oven. Cool the cakes in their pans on racks for 15 minutes, and then turn the cakes out onto the racks to peel off the parchment and let them cool completely. For the frosting, combine a half cup of your cream and a large pinch of saffron in a small saucepan. Bring to a simmer and then remove it from the heat and allow it to steep for 20 minutes. Chill until cold in the fridge. Beat the remaining cream in a large bowl until soft peaks form. Add powdered sugar, rose water, and your saffron cream mixture, and once again beat until soft peaks form. Place 1 to 2 inch strips of parchment in the form of a square on your plate to act as a kind of masking tape, which will keep your plate clean while frosting it. Once you're done frosting your cake, carefully remove the strips of parchment to reveal a nice clean plate underneath. Chill your cake for at least 1 hour and top with your pistachios, which I've roughly chopped, as well as your candied roses if you've chosen to make them. And we're done! Here it is! I love it, and I hope you really enjoyed that little trick I showed you about keeping the plate clean using parchment paper. It's super easy to do, and I just got tired of like trying to clean up the edges, but then it still makes the cake look weird. And so that was just a little trick I came up with. But yeah, this is so pretty. And like I said, super light, great for spring because it has that lemon with cardamom, and it's just a really nice thing to have, I think, anytime you're outside. So if you liked what you saw, please feel free to subscribe, share, tell your friends. I'll also be pinning this on my Pinterest. I'll have pictures up on my Instagram, and I'll have them up on Twitter as well. You can follow all of my social medias as well as subscribe down below. But you can also go to my website and subscribe for emails to just tell you when the next post will be coming out. So that will make it easy for you. You don't have to keep wondering and checking back. It's every Wednesday for now. I'm going to be increasing it next year, but for now, it's just one post a week. And of course, too, if you want to help contribute to recipes like this one, if you'd like to help me with my sound or my lighting or my mic equipment or anything like that, please feel free to visit my Patreon page, which is actually linked in the comments below, and it's going to be going also on my blog. If you scroll all the way down, it gives you all the things like, you know, where to sign up, where the Patreon is. So I hope you have a wonderful time having this, and I'm gonna have some. I know my husband is waiting in the wings for it, so I just want you to have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great one. Bye.